right, this is a rather unplanned video, but I've made sure that I have compressed and put forward the information that would be very interesting for you to listen to. So please feel free to comment down below and let me know your thoughts, because some of you who are based in India might know a little bit more than me, and I would definitely welcome your input. So please do comment down below. Okay. What happened is, after I uploaded this video, my dear Indians, a serious message: don't mess with these Indians. You can see the screen. This is the video that I posted. I received a couple of private messages. Okay. And I was very surprised that this guy, his name is the Desh Bhakt. I listened to this guy. I think his name is Akash. I like his content. It's more like Dhruv Rathee. I find him very, balanced. I love the research. One is Deshbhakt, one is, what's his name, Dhruv Rathee, one is Sen Gupta, some Sen Gupta, YouTuber Sen Gupta, YouTuber Sen Gupta, Amit Sen Gupta, yes. Although he is very much pro BJP and pro, what do you call that, he supports Modi, and he's always on that side. I still appreciate the research that he puts, even though it's one-sided. And I'm pretty sure you know Dhruv Rathee. I'll just type his name, Dhruv Rathee. I don't know if you guys have anybody else who you recommend. If there's anybody else you recommend. My only my only gripe with Dhruv Rathee, who has an incredible 29.9 million subscribers. I mean, at such a young age, he is a phenomenon. The only thing that irritates me about him is, in between the video, he will promote his buy this course or subscribe to this course, or, yeah, I agreed, he's a businessman. But sometimes, the placement of the ad is at the wrong place. Like, he'll speak about unemployment in India and Indians are suffering. And then suddenly he'll say, why do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you want to get some, extra income? So anyway, he's a very successful guy. He has a very beautiful wife. He has a lovely family. And yes, he's not in India, so he's safe. So Dhruv Rathee, 29 million subscribers. Amit Sen Gupta, 2.1 million subscribers, but still good, even though I don't agree with most of his views. Desh Bhakt, 6.15. So Dhruv Rathee is really like miles ahead. I don't know. If you recommend any other YouTube channel, please let me know. Even if I don't agree with their point of view, I would always like to listen to well-researched subjects. Okay. So now I was sent this Desh Bhakt post, and then it took me to his link. You can see here, you go to his post, and he shares Deshbhakt family. He says government orders takedown of 138 YouTube videos, 83 Instagram posts on Adani, citing court order. Okay, so what I did is, he has written a lot of stuff here. I read the article and I summarized the points, and then I was shared this news link. INB Ministry, Information Broadcasting, I think. Ministry orders takedown of 138 videos, 83 Instagram posts about Adani. And I'll tell you, the strategy that Adani adopted with these lawyers was pretty shocking, which is why I want you to listen to this video. The News Minute also stated the same. And scroll in, court refuses the transfer of appeals by journalist Newslaundry against gag order. Now, here's the funny thing. I didn't see Republic TV talk about this. I didn't see any other journalist outlet. Obviously, NDTV belongs to Adani, so they will not share anything that is negative about Adani. It's very obvious. It's like expecting Rupert Murdoch's news empire to talk negative about Rupert Murdoch, or what is that? Amazon, Jeff Bezos. I think he owns the New York Times. I'm not too sure. That they will, say Jeff Bezos is a scammer or whatever. So it's obvious. But what shocked me was the way the Indian law is being used by people in power. Now, for those of you who do not know, I've prepared just notes, very short, crisp notes, because there are some of you who say, you don't know what the hell you're talking, you're a dumbass or whatever. So I will give you the points. You tell me which of these points are wrong. Okay? Because some of you, I don't know, the way you act is as if Modi calls you up personally and talks to you, hey, listen, hey, or Adani calls you up, hey, bhai, this is the information which I want to give you. So listen to the points I've taken, both for and against, and tell me which part is wrong. So what happened? Very simple in one line. The Adani Group filed a defamation case in a Delhi court against several journalists and websites and YouTubers. Then there is this word called ex-parte order. Okay, on 6th September 2025, The court issued a temporary gag order, that also without hearing anybody's side, that is the journalists, the YouTubers. You don't have to listen to anybody else. And this is called an ex-parte order, and you have to remove all the content. Just imagine, it's like you're proven guilty without proof, and your job is to prove that you're innocent. And the worst part about this is they didn't give them any time, which I'll come down to. Now, here's the next thing that shocked me when I read this. Adani is a private businessman. Private. Okay. He's not a minister. He's not like Modi or Amit Shah. But the government got involved, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and sent notices to individuals, media outlets, and YouTubers who were not even part of the original lawsuit. So my first question is, how is it possible that the government, imagine the government is dancing to the whims and fancies of one rich, powerful businessman? You know the answer, I know the answer. The hand of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on Adani. I think he's Guju, right? So all the Gujarati businessmen, they're very closely bonded with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's not a secret. I think even the Reliance guy is Gujarati, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong over there. But all the businessmen who support Prime Minister Modi are well taken care of. In fact, here's a question I've asked many people. I never knew Adani existed before Modi came into power. Seriously, just Google search the timeline. Adani became the most powerful. Imagine, he became the richest man almost in the world after, thanks to Modi. And even though there was American, this press conference that Adani's group is into some investigation, the power of Modi was so powerful and in favor of him, there's no news after that. In fact, Heidenberg, right? They tried to short Adani Group. Where is Heidenberg? They're also destroyed. I mean, the amount of power this man has is unbelievable. And it's very scary, I will tell you that. Okay. So then what happened is the ministry ordered 138 YouTube videos, 83 Instagram posts from creators like Ravish Kumar, Dhruv Rathee, Newslaundry, The Wire, Akash, Banerjee, Deshbhakt. I don't know how Dhruv Rathee comes into the preview of Indian judiciary. Maybe they blackmailed him that they would ban his channel because he has 29 or nearly 30 million subscribers, which is not small. Huh? He's more powerful than even most of the news outlets like, Republic TV. I don't think they have a reach like Dhruv Rathee. Okay. Now, what is the most shocking thing? Now we are coming to the shocking bit. The most shocking. The John Doe order. The crucial detail that makes this case very different is the court issued a John Doe clause. First, I thought John Doe was like a website dummy name or something. What it states here is Adani Group will be allowed to create a blacklist of anybody on the planet in India whom they believe was making defamatory content, okay, bad content, negative content, even if those people were not named in the legal original complaint, and they also are by default guilty unless proven innocent. Okay, and you automatically have to delete the content. YouTubers, publications, news articles, journalists, they all received, remember, government notices. Adani is a private guy. The government is serving these people the notice for Adani. Can you imagine the power this man has? How did he get that power? It gave a private company a tool with the government action to target any critic. Now, what kind of content was targeted? There are primarily 3 or 4. Investigative reports about Adani, political interviews with leaders like Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar. Pawar? Yeah, Pawar. Okay. Satire, comedy sketches about censorship, current affairs, podcast interviews, or even a subscription appeal from videos that nearly featured a screenshot of Adani-related headlines. That means even a headline finished. And so the goal was not just specific allegations, but anything Adani Group considered, no, we don't want this. Number 4, okay, and then finally comes the number 5. On September 19th, the higher court quashed the gag order against 4 of the original journalists, Ravi Nair, Abir Das Gupta, Ayesh Kant Das, and Ayush Joshi. The judge noted that the content had been public for a long time. The lower court should have heard the journalist side first. Thank goodness, common sense prevails. However, appeals by journalist Paranjoy Guha Thakurta and Newslaundry have hit on a procedural snag. On September 24th, that is, I think today, The court refused to transfer their case to the judge, who overturned the order for the other four, creating uncertainty and delay. Now, here's the big question. Legal experts and senior advocates like Indira Jai Singh argue that the I&B ministry's involvement is very unusual. They question, why is the government enforcing a civil court order, a task typically handled by courts and tech platforms like Google and Meta, calling on overreach that preempts the judicial process? Like, why is the government getting involved in this? Okay, I know. Okay, fine. Now, here's the big picture. This, beyond politics, this is framed by the creators as an issue that transcends political parties. It's about the fundamental rights, freedom of expression, ability to communicate, whether corporate or government. The use of John Doe to silence people and asking the government to act on behalf of anybody who is a private businessman sends a chilling effect. Commentators draw a parallel of the 1975 emergency in India, where large media outlets were forced to comply with censorship, but small independent publications persisted. Now, the journalists and creators argue that this is a fight for democracy and the public right to know the information. I mean, just because you're in power, does that mean you can do anything and nobody can talk about it? In fact, I would like to ask the BJP Adani camp who support them. I know they are your heroes and you want them, whatever they say, nobody should question. My simple question to you is, one day, your opposition party will come in power. It has to happen. And then don't complain, oh, no, it's unfair. And forget the people in power. If you endorse this kind of behavior, that anyone who is powerful, anyone who has money, they can do whatever they like. One day, someone more powerful than you will do something really bad to you. You're promoting corruption. Then you should not complain about it. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree. But I'll tell you, I thank the guy who sent me this. I just find this very shocking. All right, good, bad, ugly, comment. This is me signing off. You guys take care.